Um, my friend, who we started at different gyms, but I met him at my second gym, and this guy, his name's Mauricio, and his son actually started training first, and then my school is famous for getting the parents in. You get the kid on the mat, then they get they get their hands on the husband and the wife. But he started training, and his son was training for a couple of years, and Mauricio tells me he texted me one time. He's just like, my son got into a fight at school today, and I'm like, oh shit. He's just like, yeah, he's like, funny enough, like the first thing I asked was, is the other kid okay? And I was just like, okay, right, that's funny. That was just like a good story right there. Fast forward a few months, it turns out his son was basically getting bullied by the same guy, big kid. Guys was probably at that time was probably as tall as I am now, and he was just like 13 years old, like big dude, big kid. Fast forward from that fight, the bully is training at our gym, just starts training at our gym randomly, and he trains, his sister trains, and his father wound up started training later. But the kid starts training, and it's like, oh shit! Now Mauricio's son is training, and the bully's training there. It's like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen? Fast forward, geez, I've been there 6 years. So fast forward 5 years, they're best friends now. They're best friends. Now the bully is bigger than me now. He's a regular training partner of mine. So I didn't even realize. Somebody said last night he's 18. He's talking about his senior trip and stuff last night. I'm like, oh shit, man, it's been that long. They're best friends now, inseparable. It's just like the power of jiu-jitsu. Not only did Mauricio's son like get the better of this much bigger, stronger kid in that scuffle at school, jiu-jitsu winds up bringing these two guys together who would probably never have been friends, maybe even continued to have issues at school. Inseparable. That to me, I love telling that story because to me that's, just one side. We talk about the power of jiu-jitsu. There's so many the power to do this, the power for mental health, the power for, keeping you in shape. But that's so amazing as it relates to, helping kids.